Good morning and welcome to this week's Kickstart Monday Morning Espresso Shot. Wanted to say thank you for joining me today and let us begin by placing our awareness in the area of the heart and taking slow, deep, gentle breaths as we experience these breaths flowing in and out of our hearts. This is the morning biologicals reset where we begin to experience deep breaths and just allow our autonomic nervous system to balance itself and give it a nice little boost. So let us do that for the next 5 minutes. See if you can keep that awareness in your heart area as you take these slow, deep, gentle breaths and experiencing them flowing in and out of your heart. Just allow these breaths to just flow into your heart. Do not stop at the top or the bottom. And if you're inspired, take it a little more deeper. See if you can follow that breath through your heart down to your lower abdomen. And as you exhale, exhale from your lower abdomen out of your heart. And see if you can follow the breath in consciousness as you do this. Now, see if you can take the breath all the way down to your perineum as you draw it in through your heart to your lower abdomen, down to your perineum, and reverse again from the perineum through your lower abdomen out of your heart. See if you can inhale all the way down. Imagine the breath flowing to the center of the earth through your legs. And as you exhale, see if you can follow the breath as it comes out of your heart as far as it can go. Wonderful. Thank you for that excellent, excellent, excellent practice. Let us now talk about things that make me go, Today's topic is the human consciousness and the pendulum principle. This is a topic that is very interesting for us, at least in today's context. Let's talk about the physics of the pendulum very briefly and then see how that applies to human consciousness. The physics of the pendulum is this, that if you have a room full of grandfather clocks, and if the pendulum that swings in the grandfather clocks all swing at a different rhythm, perhaps. If you leave the room, come back maybe a few hours later, you will see that they will all synchronize to the same rhythm. They will all be swinging at the same time in synchronous. This is a concept that's been out there for a long time, and this actually happens. If you leave the pendulums alone and they keep swinging, they will coordinate and synchronize. If you take one of those pendulums out of rhythm, and if that one pendulum is a bigger pendulum than the others, pretty soon the other ones will be disrupted. And in that disruption, you may have some pendulums that will move with the rhythm of the new pendulum, the bigger pendulum, and the other ones may stay with their own original rhythm, or they may just synchronize with the new rhythm. So how does that apply to human consciousness? In human consciousness terms, every one of us has the potential to be an energetic pendulum. The idea here being that, have you inspired somebody that allows them to shift their perspective, whether that perspective that's shifted serves humanity or detracts from serving humanity? It doesn't matter. We're not talking about the quality of the pendulum. We're talking about the massive sheer magnetic force of the pendulum that sways others. Throughout history, we've had certain pendulums. And you can talk about Adolf Hitler as being a pendulum. His words inspired masses to do something that we now know that was something that was contrary to our value system. We know that Mahatma Gandhi was also a pendulum when he inspired people to do a revolution, to inspire them to revolt without violence. And Martin Luther King are other pendulums. These individuals are pendulums. People are swayed by them, and if they were thinking something different, they moved to a new thinking process. So my question to you is, are you a pendulum? Have you inspired somebody today or tomorrow, or will you inspire somebody tomorrow or in the past? And are you able to rise to being that pendulum so that you can shift mass consciousness? Studies have shown that it just takes one person to shift about 5 or 10 people. Just your being there, your presence, what you're broadcasting in terms of your emotions. It just takes that one person to change a room of 5 people or so. Yeah, there's a mathematical formula that's been documented alongside the effect that's called the Maharishi effect. So this is my question to you. Have you been inspired by others? I know that I was speaking with a friend of mine 2 days ago, and she has gone as far as cleaning the slate of every pendulum in her life. So when she heard, if she hears the physician say you must wear masks during a pandemic, she would dismiss that because that's one pendulum. If she hears people say, the earth is round, she will dismiss that, saying, I'm going to start from scratch until I have a evidence that the earth is round. I am going to stick with an alternate theory. That was her way of wiping the slate clean and purging herself of influences that she feels that she may be donning somebody else's belief systems. So her approach would be just to remove these influences. Her response, of course, the earth is not flat, it is round. But the whole idea is that she is moving in this direction, purging herself of this. I'm not suggesting you and I should be doing that.
I'm just saying that this is the people are waking up to the fact that they're looking at the pendulums in their lives and seeing how they're influenced by these and whether they need to change the rhythm with which they beat with a different pendulum. That is my topic for today. I hope that was helpful. Let us do a quick coherence technique. Let us place our awareness in the area of the heart. And I'm going to ask you to actually do the deep breaths as they enter into your heart, down to your lower abdomen, to your perineum, all the way down through your feet to the Mother Earth. And then as you exhale, bring it from Mother Earth through your legs, your perineum, lower abdomen, and out of your heart, and follow the breath as far out of your heart as you can. All right. So let us take these slow, deep, gentle breaths. And while we're doing this, let us experience joy, appreciation, and compassion. These emotions will help build that coherent magnetic field that surrounds our body. Let us give ourselves this gift of love, love for ourselves. Can you put a smile on your face and experience joy just for breathing today? Experience appreciation and gratitude because you're here with family today, that you're balancing your biology so you can launch from a very coherent state to kickstart your week. It's a beautiful place to be. What are you thankful for today, this very moment, being present with your family here? Is your awareness following the breath and touching upon every cell in your body? You have 100 trillion cells, each of them with the receptors wide open to receive gratitude. This is the fuel that allows your body to regenerate, rejuvenate, reverse the reverse the aging process, produce immune hormones that boost your immune system, keep you healthy. Are you following this, the breath throughout your body into the center of the earth and outward beyond your heart? And if you are you riding the wave with a smile on your face? Self love begins with this practice of feeling joy and appreciation without having a physical outside stimulus and just being in joy because you are touching upon each one of your cells. If you treat each cell as a child of yours, your inner child, this is an opportunity for you to give your inner child a hug. And this is what this practice is about with joy and gratitude and appreciation. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today. You're more than welcome to leave now. We have 15 minutes. If you would like to stick around and chat some more, happy to do that as well. So while you're typing your questions in, I'm going to roll through some of the updates for you. Part two of the replay has been posted, and that is for the Ignite members. It's on governing laws and principles. There are three uh, governing laws for law of attraction. Most people just know the one, the secret or the law of attraction, but there are other governing laws that people need to be aware of. There's also two principles to help become a massive co-creator, a powerful co-creator. So that's already, the second one's already loaded up. So now part one and two replays are available to Ignite members. And if you are not an Ignite member, you can scan the QR code and just purchase this particular series um, as a one-off. If I can be of any support to provide you a coaching session, schedule your 30-minute complimentary session with me for first-time people, and I'm happy to work with you for that first 30 minutes, okay? Wonderful. Let us now answer some questions. I see something coming through. Let's see what is coming through here. Good morning, Dil from the UK. I hope all is well with you. Uh, Amber Meliha Wolf, good morning. Oh, wonderful. Beautiful wave of coherence. Thank you so much for sharing that. Well, I don't see any other questions. I'm hoping everybody has got an amazing kickstart to the day. So that's beautiful. I appreciate that. And I'll chat with you next week. Same time. We'll have a different topic, hopefully. All right. Take care.